Kim Kardashian and the Kardashian family is like the unwanted gift that keeps on giving. For years, we have been subjected to the stunts and constant trending media circus that they seem to create. People often wonder how the Kardashians built an empire with little to no talent, and why are people so enamored by them? People love to give all the credit to Kris, but honestly, Kim Kardashian carries them on her back, which is ironic because that's where she started. But let's go back some. The year is 2003. It's the era for Von Dutch hats, Juicy Couture sweatsuits, and Britney Spears, Paris Hilton, and Lindsay Lohan are splashed across every tabloid imaginable. Paris Hilton was at her peak fame-wise, and Kim Kardashian was the sidekick who followed behind her and the one who organized her closet. But it was a connection worth having because being next to Paris Hilton at that time, Kim got lots of clout and whatever connections Paris had. Kim's fame could only go so far being Paris Hilton's sidekick, so when Kim also met Ray J in 2003, she had the chance to be linked to a famous R&B singer and the brother of Brandy. Kim K was willing to do anything to stay in the spotlight, even if it wasn't hers. Kim and Ray J dated off and on for 3 years, and in that time, the infamous tape was created, but the tape didn't leak until 2007. And I use the term leak loosely, because Kim had a thirst for fame and she was willing to do anything to achieve it. Kim was constantly trying to piggyback off of Paris's fame, and she even had airtime on her show, The Simple Life, but it wasn't enough to catapult her into superstardom like she thought. Kim got fame overnight because of her tape with Ray J, but still to this day she blames him for leaking the tape. Ray J denies all allegations of ever leaking the tape, and he alleges that it was Kris and Kim who were the masterminds behind the tape, and he was just going along for the ride. Paris was the blueprint for Kim, and once Paris's tape leaked in 2004 and Kim seen all of the attention she received for it, she followed suit.
Who had the tape?
I didn't have the tape. My deal.
Wait a minute. So
listen,
you shot it, and then what happened?
I shot the tape, and she kept the tape. So she says that the tape got lost. I guess when she was moving or whatever she said. I don't know, but I didn't have control of the tape, and I definitely didn't have it in my possession.
Do you believe her?
I believe her. Yeah, I believe her.
Ray J was obviously finessed and used as the pawn in Kim's quest for fame. Kim became the it girl overnight. She started the influencer trend when social media really started to get popular. This was the one trend that she didn't steal. She lives and breathes being an influencer and keeping her name circulating in the press. Before Kim, BBLs and plastic surgery wasn't a widely popular thing. She made it hot. Even though she doesn't like copping up to the fact that a lot of her beauty is manufactured. So many girls tried to emulate these unattainable beauty standards, botching themselves in the process. So much for keeping up with the Kardashians. After the tape released, Ray J expected his career to take off just like Kim's, but things didn't go as planned, and instead he was labeled as the guy who leaked the Kim K tape and made the Kardashians rich and famous from now to forevermore. After Ray J and Kim broke up, the drama was far from over, because not only did Kim use him, but she also stole from Brandy. Ray J and Kim met through Brandy, while Kim was working as Brandy's stylist, and it was alleged that Kim used Brandy's credit card meant for clothes on her own business, the clothing boutique Dash that she owned with her sisters. Kim, Courtney, and Khloe were struggling to keep the store running, so they took it upon themselves to use the card to add inventory to their store. Kim and her sisters ran up to $120K on the credit card. Brandy's mom, Sonia Norwood, filed a lawsuit and they ended up settling out of court in 2009. Fame was always the end goal for Kim, but without talent, it doesn't last forever. And she has to use a lot of stunts to keep her name relevant. And Stunt Queen is Kim's middle name.
My wife is walking down the aisle.
Kim on top here. Kim, this way, Kim. Kim, right up top here. Kardashian, right here, please. Kim, peace. And over the shoulder, Kim. Kim, right down the middle.
Then he duct tapes my face I think like my mouth to get me to like not yell, and he like grabs my legs, and I wasn't, I had no clothes on under, so he pulled me towards him at like the front of the bed, and I thought like, okay, this is the moment they're gonna rape me, and I fully like mentally prepped myself.
A lot of Kim's identity is connected to who she's been with, and she hasn't been shy about airing out her relationships, and the list is long. A lot of them being black athletes and entertainers. Kim recognized the value of the black male gaze and being connected to black culture in general, and she used it to her advantage. Black men were her launch pad.
See who's blacker between Reggie and Lamar?
What about us? We
I
want to
think
see.
you have some black with that booty.
Chloe has the booty too.
Over the years, Kim has blatantly used the aesthetic of black women not only to attract black men, but also to make money. Kim shamelessly uses blackness like a costume that she can take on and off and gets praised for it like it's a trend she created. And this is where it gets problematic. Black women are constantly criticized over what they look like, their shape, their hair. And Kim puts braids in her hair, puts on makeup that's 2 shades too dark, and has a botched BBL, and all of a sudden it's a trend. It's funny how blackness can be tolerated on a racially ambiguous woman, but not an actual black woman. Kim Kardashian lives for the headlines, and we feed into it, giving her the attention she wants, in turn keeping her name relevant, and she knows this. That's why she does some of the dense, out-of-touch things that she does, because it gets a reaction. All press is good press in the world of a Kardashian. I miss the days when we barely knew anything about our favorite celebs, and they had a sense of mystique about them. But now with social media, we know their every move, how they like their coffee, every thought that crosses their mind, and it's disappointing. But we are living in the digital age, so what can you do? But take a girl like Kim Kardashian who will do anything for that next headline and add social media, and it becomes problematic and unhealthy for whoever consumes all of the bullshit that she does. Kim Kardashian knows exactly how to get the public's attention. She's very calculated in the moves she makes, especially in her relationships. Kim is a social climber, and when she had the chance to marry Kanye West, she took it. Kanye was at the top of his game when he met her, and she's seen this and tried to convince the world that they were the next power couple. Kanye declined drastically after being with her, and the public perception of him changed. Kim used him for what she wanted, and things between them of course didn't last, and it ended up in a messy divorce like everyone thought it would, with Kanye dragging Kim all across social media and Kim playing the victim. To add insult to injury, Kim quickly moved on with SNL star Pete Davidson, and when it was announced that they were together, people were really surprised because they are such an odd couple, and obviously Kim is out of his league. Kim proudly flaunted their relationship on social media, and once again, this was just another stunt to keep her name circulating in the media, and it worked. Pete was just something fun to do after her divorce from Kanye. Pete was really invested in their relationship, getting tattoos and during interviews about her, but little did he know he was the glorified rebound guy. And now it's reported that they are broken up after 9 months. I don't know how many times I watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians and just roll my eyes because I don't understand how a group of people can be so far removed from reality. The Kardashians are rich, we get it, that's not the problem. It's the tone deafness and how they choose to live their lives so blatantly unhumble. Kim recently said in an interview that women need to get up and work. And I guess it's easy for her to say that when her hard labor consists of photo shoots, endorsing problematic brands, and stealing ideas from real brands and slapping her name on it. Kim Kardashian has had many businesses over the years, and most of them ended up getting sued. The Kardashian prepaid MasterCard was just one of the Kardashians' shady businesses that was targeted towards teenagers. It charged tons of hidden fees for everything, like up to $100 to activate the card, $25 to replace it, and other fees in between. The cards were terminated after a month, and customers were reimbursed their hard-earned money. The Kardashians were sued for $75 million for breach of contract over the scam MasterCards. Kim, being no stranger to stealing, decided to take her schemes to the digital world, and she had a game developer called Kung Fu Factory design her app. Kung Fu apparently came up with all of the ideas, the concept for the game, and once they were done, they were told the deal was allegedly dead, and they were never paid for their work. But months later, Kim signed another deal with a new game developer and stole all of the ideas from the first developer. Kung Fu Factory filed a lawsuit for $10 million. After being sued so many times, you would think Kim would just come up with her own ideas and stop stealing from hard-working business owners. But nope, Kim is recently in the blogs again for stealing, with her newly launched skincare business, Skin. The only problem is she stole the name from a black-owned business owner, Cindy Lunsford, who had the same name, Skin Plus, since 2017. Cindy has since taken out a cease and desist on Kim, with little response from Kim's lawyer. Lori Harvey is another piece to this story as well, because she also has a skincare line called Skin with only 1K. The product packaging looks very similar to Lori Harvey's line, and social media blasted her for once again stealing ideas from black women business owners. After 15 seasons, it was announced that Keeping Up with the Kardashians was coming to an end, and I thought that they were quietly going to go away. But of course, the Kardashian family likes to overstay their welcome, and they now have a show on Hulu. I personally could never get into the Kardashians because I couldn't take all of the self-entitled tone deafness of that show, but I always found the dynamic between Kris, Kim, Khloe, and Kourtney interesting. The favoritism Kris always showed towards Kim bugged me. It's obvious that she is the golden child in the family, and Kourtney and Khloe are extras. It created a lot of tension between sisters at times, and I still think it's a level of competition between Kim, Khloe, and Kourtney. When the other sisters are getting attention, Kim tries to upstage them because the spotlight can never be off of her. Like when Kim tried to upstage Kourtney at her own wedding. The shade is real. I'm sure it's a lot of drama and resentment between all of them, and I can only imagine what a Kardashian sister therapy session would look like. Kim Kardashian created beauty standards built on lies, making perfection seem attainable when she's not even perfect herself. And under all of that makeup and filler and surgery, she's an insecure woman chasing the fame dragon because there's something missing within herself. It's that simple. But what do you guys think about Kim Kardashian? Do you love her? Do you hate her? Do you not care? I want y'all to let me know in the comments because I know it's going to be a conversation and I can't wait. I will meet y'all in the comments. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.